You're watching School Night. I'm Novena Carmel, and I'm here with Budjerah, who just said, oh, did I say it right?
Budjerah.
Budjerah.
Yeah, Budjerah. Yeah.
Budjerah. I feel like maybe like with different like dialects or accents too, it sounds different, right?
It sounds a little bit different.
Yeah, but you're going to say your name
but
the best all the time.
Sounds pretty good, yeah.
Budjerah.
Yeah, I give it the tick of approval.
Like A minus?
I'll give you A.
Okay,
yeah,
thanks.
I'll give you A. It's pretty good.
Thank you so much. So we're here, and the really cool thing is we're gonna do like a little what would you call it, a raffle tonight, where if you type in right now !ticket, I believe it is. Yes, we're gonna do a raffle of the set list. And B is going to sign it with your name. I'm giving you like a nickname right now. I'm sorry. I should say the whole thing.
No, that's all right.
It's okay. Okay. So he's going to do a little, like put your name on it, and then we're going to mail it to you. So we're doing that raffle right now. Put !ticket in the chat to win the set list. Got it? Sounds good?
Yeah, sounds
right
good.
on. So let's talk about that incredible performance. You were holding it down solo on the guitar. Thank you so much. You're incredible.
No, thank you. I just like to sing, so.
Well, yeah, I can tell.
I'm happy, yeah.
Definitely, I can tell. And it feels like you've been singing for quite a long time. Yeah. Yes. And I know that you grew up where both of your parents were pastors. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah. Or they're like, my dad, weren't actually like active pastors in the church, but they, can do it if they choose to.
Got you.
Got trained and everything. Both musicians. All my family were very involved in, the music in church, and that's sort of where I got my start.
That's what I was going to ask you, because we've had a lot of artists, even last week, artists that grew up singing in church. So last week we had all artists from Ireland.
Oh, wow.
And it was fascinating because some of the artists, their parents were like from Nigeria, and then they immigrated, and then the thing that like gave them a unity feeling in Ireland was going to church and singing in church. And so I was thinking, so that's something similar with you, where you grew up singing in church?
Yeah. So yeah, all my cousins, we all like grew up, playing music and singing, gospel music, and yeah, in church. Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. And who are some of the artists outside of church that were like, I mean, obviously Sam Cooke, right?
Yeah.
Big influence.
Massive influence.
Yeah.
Change is Gonna Come is kind of like that song that isn't a church song, but like kind of is. Everyone is like, all right, that was like, Sam Cooke is one of my main ones, and I listen to a lot of Aretha Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
I live on a seaside town, near,
cool.
like just south of the Gold Coast. Not Byron Bay though. That's a bit weird. And so I had a lot of, we listened to a lot of reggae because it's like on the beach, very surfy.
Oh,
and,
cool.
So Bob Marley was played quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And my mum is from a bit like west in Australia, and her family listened to a lot of country music. So I really love, Carrie Underwood and Randy Travis.
Oh, wow.
And so it's a lot of my music influences a big variety.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you play any reggae tunes yourself ever?
Sometimes my cousins, they have a reggae band.
Oh, nice.
And sometimes I do a cover of, like Redemption Song, or like Three Little Birds is like the main one, where anyone who's there will all just get up and sing that one together on stage. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love when you describe your town and where you're from, because it's like I'm trying to picture it in my mind. And I was thinking about it too in your song, My Name. That's what the song is called, correct? And you said like to remember where you come from, which I thought was really beautiful. And I was curious, like what you would like the world to know about where you come from.
Oh, well, I come from a town called Finklehead, which is actually named after Finklehead in Ireland, I believe. We're just talking about Ireland. We both have a place called the Giant's Causeway, but so I'm First Nations. So what we call that area is Bundjalung country, and so my family's clan is from there. We're Kujumba, and the place is called, in our language we call it Buningba, my town, because it looks kind of Buning is the echidna.
What does that mean?
It's like an animal in Australia. It's kind of like a porcupine or a hedgehog.
Well, how's it spelled?
Echidna. It's like,
I don't know if it's a weird spelling. Sorry.
like Sonic the Hedgehog, you know Knuckles? He's an echidna,
Oh, cool. Wow.
apparently. So if you search up, Sonic the Hedgehog, Knuckles is an
Okay,
echidna.
yeah,
So you
nice.
can probably get there. I don't know how to spell it. I can't spell very good. But yeah, so it's the place of the echidna is what Buningba is, and that's my town. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's just on the beach, nice little surfy town. It's very beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I love my home.
I can feel that.
Yeah.
You mentioned missing. Did you say Vegemite? Is that what I heard you say?
Vegemite. Yeah.
Vegemite. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was curious, while you've been here, if there's any food that's like wowed you, like American food.
It's weird. Well, I've only been here. I flew into Vegas the other day from Vancouver.
Yeah.
So that was like
That's a lot of wow.
It's a lot of wow for my first time here in the US.
That's wow for everybody. Yeah.
But we had like Mexican today for like breakfast, lunch, and then we just
Ooh.
had Mexican for dinner again.
Nice. So you like Mexican food?
Yeah, it's good. I didn't expect to be eating so much of it though.
Is there Mexican food in the town that you're from?
We do not like here,
Mm-hmm.
but you can get tacos and stuff at places. There's a restaurant that has it's like Hawaiian Mexican fusion.
Oh.
That isn't very good.
Damn.
Yeah, in my town, but
Yeah.
yeah. But it's very weird. We have the pies here aren't we have meat pies in Australia with
yeah.
like steak and stuff in it, but there's no meat pies here in America.
Yeah, I guess
Which is
meat pies
kinda
is
odd.
not. Yeah. We need more meat pies.
They're very good.
Because Americans love meat. Why don't we have meat pies? We love pies. Let's get more. Actually, my aunt gave me this pie maker, and we made some meat pies, and they were delicious.
Oh, they're great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go back to your town a little bit. Well, actually, what I'm curious is because you mentioned that you're First Nation, right?
Yeah.
Is there something about that finds itself in your music, or something that you feel that's important to reflect about being First Nation in the music that you put out to the world?
There wasn't really, in my music, I don't really write, traditional music. I make, pop music and R&B.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get asked quite a bit, how does it influence your writing?
Yeah.
But if I was going to, I'd do it in my language. We were very lucky. So in Australia, a lot of the First Nations cultures, there's heaps of them in a lot of different languages. A lot of it was lost when, colonizers come over. It got kind of mixed up, and there was a lot of, languages and traditions lost in various areas. But we were very lucky in our area that we still have that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was illegal, and you could, some people got killed for, speaking their language.
Wow.
So I'm very lucky that I, know how to do some of our dances and speak my language. So it's very important to me, and it's very part of who I am. But it doesn't really reflect in my music. My music's more about my personal experience through life.
Yeah.
And I guess it would sort of influence, my experience.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But it's not like you're doing.
It's not like I'm doing
music.
traditional music. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I totally get that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and even so, you still have such a unique sound. So I'm sure it's in there, just your own unique experience and your beautiful voice. We do have a giveaway winner, actually, so we can sign the set list before you go. But you're not leaving yet.
Not yet?
That's not a clue that you're leaving. But I just want to make sure that we announce the giveaway winner for the set list. It's Edwin Rogel. Congratulations. You won the signed set list. Let's get the signature right now so you know it's real.
All right. You got a pen?
Here's a pen.
You got a
right
pen?
Here.
Oh,
Yes.
Nice pink.
This is the first time we're doing it like this, by the way.
Okay.
So yeah. Oh wait, we got to go back to the. Okay, there it is. Edwin. Yes.
Edwin Rogel.
Yes.
Okay. How are you, Edwin?
All right. Yeah. So Edwin. Edwin said, "Ha ha ha ha, authentic."
I can't spell very good, so if it takes a bit of time, I'm very sorry.
You got this. Everybody's saying, "Congrats, Rogel." Thank you to everybody who entered. Thank you for being here. We're going to get you that set list as soon as we can, Edwin. And it's looking good. Here it is.
My handwriting's a bit bad. Sorry about that.
No, it's wonderful. It's authentic. There we go. All right. So let's get to some of the AMA questions.
Yeah.
So we always like invite the Twitch audience to ask questions that's on their mind, on their
Yeah.
heart, anything they think of while they're watching your performance. And Ohana Kitty is wondering what genre of music would surprise you to be asked to do a collaboration in?
What genre of music would I be surprised?
That's an
You know,
interesting
I did a song with a band called BENEE. I wrote like this pretty little ballad, and they heard the demo and they turned it into like, you know, this doof 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 like club banger.
Yeah.
And you know, I grew up in church, so I wasn't very cross, you know, club music or dance
You weren't
music.
at the club every week?
No, no. Well, I'm only 20, so
That's true.
So it was
yeah. Happy
but it
birthday,
was-
by the way. You just had a birthday or no?
oh, in March.
In March. Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty recent.
Pretty recent.
Yeah.
But so I wasn't very into dance music. I liked more like soul and, you know, different kind of music to dance. So it was very odd, you know, doing a song with BENEE. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what surprised me.
Is your voice on the song?
Yes.
So
I sang it.
so your song. Oh, I would love to hear that song. That's cool.
Yeah, it's called Stranger Love.
Stranger Love. So it's one we can
Spotify.
dance to.
You can dance to
Cool.
it. Yeah.
Nice. Stranger Love with BENEE.
Yeah. BENEE.
Nice. And you actually have a song with Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, it just come out.
It's just come out,
Yeah.
which is so cool. Congratulations.
crazy.
I know, it is crazy. Was that are you like a local celebrity in your town?
I'm a little bit, kind of. Yeah, my town's very small.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty.
It's hard to say, right, about
Would I
yourself.
say I'm like
yeah, I'm a
popular in
celebrity.
Australia?
You
I
don't seem
know.
like the kind of person that would say I'm a celebrity.
It's in Australia, like you don't really. There's not really a lot of clues. You know, here if you're famous, you probably get a lot of people following you. But like people in Australia just be like, "Hey, how you going at the shopping centre?"
I can just see there's the
It's-
singer with Ed
yeah,
Sheeran.
it's like, oh, that's the singer. So I don't really know. Would you? You would say you would
The
say I'm
manager
popular.
says. Elisa, right?
She's yeah.
Elise, yes.
She says I'm popular, so okay.
We do have a question that's been voted on by the chat. So they have like a multiple choice situation, and they chose the question, what is the song that instantly cheers you up?
What's a song that instantly cheers me up? Any Beyonce song.
Ooh, all the single lady.
Yeah.
Which
Sing one.
Yeah.
One of my favorite ones. Honey, honey, I can see the stars all the way from here. Can't you see the glow on my window pane? All right, yeah, that's enough.
Do you do the? How about the modulation?
Oh,
That's that one, right?
I don't know. Should I try?
don't-
Finally, you put my love on top, baby, 'cause you're the one that I love. Baby, you're all I need. You're the only one I see, yeah. Baby, it's you. You're the one that gives you all. You're the one I can always call. When I need you, baby, everything stops. Finally, you put my love on top, baby. Yeah.
The one that I love. You're the only one that I need.
Yeah.
I don't want it to end just like the song.
All right.
More modulation, more modulation.
modulations? All right.
Oh, man. I feel like you could sing anything.
I try my best to.
If you ever want to get on Twitch, like, I think with Budjerah, like, just like sing anything. Like,
I would try my best.
Oh, your best is incredible.
Oh,
I feel like really wow just to be here with you. Like I was watching you up there honestly, and I was like, I feel like I'm watching you like at the beginning, and we're gonna look back and be like, I can't believe we were there on school night with Budjerah, like doing your thing, and it's so incredible. We're so thankful to have you here.
No, it's awesome to be here.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
Your-
School night.
Yes, yes. The EP is out now. Remind us of the name of the EP.
Conversations, yeah. It came out about
Conversations.
a month and a half ago, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many of the
Conversations.
songs that you heard tonight are on that EP, and the voice equally beautiful. Thank you so much for being here with us.
No, thank you.
Yes, yes.